Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Leo. I'm the Can Astrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for mid-November through the end of November. We'll see if I'm able to get out another one with the holiday season starting to kick full into gear. But Leo, so we're coming out of the Taurus full moon. It's the Beaver full moon, and this is a time of obviously total transformation. It's coming out of the 1111 portal, which is the gateway to transformation. Then we move into Mercury retrograde pre-shadow, which we've been in, and that officially starts on November 25th through December 15th. And then we have 2 weeks of pre-shadow or post-shadow after that. And you know, Mercury retrograde always affects communication, transportation, and technology, so be aware of that. It's also a time where exes tend to come back out of the woodwork. So, you know, be watching for that as well. Then we also have we had the full moon, and then Saturn goes direct also the same day on the 15th. Saturn is the planet of karma. So this is like karma correcting itself, good and bad. So it depends on what you put out there, right? So that could be happening for you a little bit in your life. And then on the 19th, we officially go Pluto into Aquarius for the next 20 years. The last time that Pluto was in Aquarius for any significant amount of time was like 200 and some years ago. And that was a time where there was like 3 major revolutionary wars happening around the world. I feel that this is going to be more of a spiritual revolution. And, you know, being in Aquarius is a time of healing and hope. It's also a time of technological advances. And then Pluto is this funny little, used to be a planet, but it's now considered a dwarf moon. And it has some interesting energy, and it likes to stir up chaos. And so when you combine that with healing and hope, you get passionate energy, people fighting for what they believe in, and that's revolution, right? So this is going to be, I think, more of a spiritual revolution. People are going to be waking up with AI and technology advancing and all of this stuff. The human element is really going to start to show and come forth. And so that's what we're looking at. Okay, so getting into it, Leo, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was, so I am so sorry. Where are my manners? Welcome back, all of my returning subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, like, share, and then thank you to everybody who has sent me birthday gifts and donations, and somebody even sent my daughter a donation because her birthday's coming up. It was another Scorpio. So that said, if anybody wants to send a tip donation, all of those links are in the links below. I also have my personals open, and I have a new booking partner booking page and link. You can find me now on thecannabisbabes.com/thecanastrologer and book my services through there. Head up my girl Ishka. She's awesome. Check out all of the other services and babes at the Cannabis Babes. Okay, so now let's go to the song that I had on pre-shuffle when I was getting your cards together. So Leo, it's called My Type by the Chainsmokers. Now this song, this version is featuring Emily Warren, and the lyrics are, "You don't gotta say it. I know you're not staying over, and I won't even mention the fact that you're never sober. I never know which side I'm gonna get tonight, and the closer we get, the less I think I know you. But you're just my type, the kind that only calls me late at night. You can't decide if you're yours or mine. I hate to say it, but you're just my type. Yeah, you're just my type." So, Leo, whether this is you or another person, but you know, I think it's you. This is talking about a little bit of a toxic relationship. Now, I mean, like, if you're married or whatever, and you don't have to worry about this, but just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. So would it be? I just saged everything before this reading too, just so you know. But so I feel like this is, you know, so if there's somebody like getting into a new relationship, or you know, seeing somebody that's like on and off, like here and there, in and out, you know, this is not necessarily one night stand, right? But it's like friends with benefits, here for a fun time, not for a long time type of energy. 420 on the dot. Yay. You also want to look up the spiritual definition of 420. Angel number 420. It's very interesting. So, What do we have for Leo, please? Yeah, there's like somebody that you know is not necessarily great for you. Maybe a little bit of toxicity there, but it's like somehow it's that's the alluring part, you know, you're just my type. Okay. I mean, if we underneath the deck we have older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. It has like a grandma looking person. Could be dealing with like a grandmother, but she doesn't need to be quite that old, right? Can be anybody older than you. Something could have happened in February or be happening upcoming February. Plenty of material things, lighthearted, carefree time with the jug. Good news coming in with the ear. You're going to hear of some good news. Plenty of material things. So I was saying, sorry, I just like started getting into it big time. Like I felt, channel. It got really serious all of a sudden, but in a good way. What I was saying, I wanted to complete my thought. Sorry. With the song, You're Just My Type, yeah, like there could be some kind of toxicity or something happening, and but maybe not, you get to know this person more and more, but you realize there's less that you actually know. It's kind of like, realizing there's so much more to a person and how complex that is and how complex relationships are. But also now I'm looking at these cards and it's like lighthearted, carefree time. Like somebody's just having fun. Somebody's just, it's very lighthearted, carefree Leo energy, right? But something in February is significant with this. Then we have bowl, plenty of material things. So it's like you're taken care of, or, there's plenty of abundance around you, right? Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Could also be talking about going out and having drinks. And then you'll get good news. Now, what else do we have for Leo, please? Take care, bat. Take care, enemies are working against you. Okay. Underneath the deck, diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay, so we have the bat, the take care, enemies are working against you. So you're going to get good news, but also just understand that, when you get good news, and say, like, if you're elevating and people are seeing this, there's always going to be jealous haters. There's always going to be people that, are like, oh my God, I deserve that more than that person, or, she or he didn't, do anything to get that. Well, they don't know all the hard work that you put behind the scenes to do these things. They don't know all the hours that you put in for your content, your creativity, planning, organization, any of it, right? Partnerships and things like that, all the meetings, all the phone calls. People only see the results, right? They only see the end product. So then we have mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Big surprise there. And then last but not least, rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So this is the energy going into the reading. I feel like you're either out of it or coming out of it, right? I'm seeing this diamond card. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift with the older one. For some of you, this could be like a piece of jewelry from like a older grandparent, or like an aunt or a mother or something like that. Something that's just like very precious to you. Doesn't have to be a diamond, right? Be nice though. Somebody could be getting a diamond ring. It could be, from a fiance's grandmother or something like that. Like a family heirloom. Leo. Underneath the deck, energy going into this is the King of Wands. Who had this starting out? I think Aries had this starting out. Could have some connection there. King of Wands, Leo, this is your energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So this is somebody who's at top of their game, whether you're female or male. This could be your energy, right? And this is just somebody who's like in the spotlight, looking good, feeling great, really good at business. They're all about business and what they're passionate about. If it's a person, like the song, it could be romantic or platonic. If it's, towards like, if it's not people, it's towards like business or career or what you're passionate about, like hobbies and stuff like that. But they're very, very good at it. They're very courageous, looked favorably upon, very successful, very magical, great at manifestation. Okay, what do we have? 3 cards, please, for Leo. The Tower, the Sun. Wow. That's too many. That is just way too many. Sorry, Leo, I'm not taking all those. Gotta give me something else, spirits. Are you kidding me? Fine. But this makes sense. Just gave me 3 for one. So that just happened to the Cancer reading. I don't think there's a connection there yet, but we'll see. Although the Moon card, did the Moon card come out in Cancer? I can't remember. I do these readings so often. Okay, so underneath the deck, we have the 3 of Wands energy. This is waiting for your ships to come in. You know it's coming. You can even maybe see it on the horizon. It's like so close, yet so far. You just can't touch it, feel it, hold it yet, right? Whether that's a person or like a situation or a thing. It could be an event. It could be anything, right? Something that's coming up over the horizon. It could be work-related and something that's going to help you with like a brand new beginning. Something that's like a fresh new start. With the Fool card, taking a leap of faith, into the future. The 3 Wands is, like being ready for it, right? So in the past, recent past, we have the Tower. Now with the cards that are all around this, I feel like it's a pretty damn good Tower. But this is something that just like your world comes crashing down, but it's, the benefit of the Tower is so that it can be rebuilt again from much more solid, stable foundations, right? So something significant could have happened on the 16th. And it's supercharged, like super powerful. And it's bringing in happiness, which I love. Like, I love this energy. This is the happiest card in the deck. I believe it's Leo energy. But the Sun card, 1 plus 9 is 10. 19, 19, 1 plus 9 is 10. 10s are endings, but they're also beginnings. So there could have been some kind of ending to old ways, an old past, an old relationship. And it's like, boom, as soon as you end that, it's like happiness just starts to pour in. I just heard, I have exorcised the demons. I don't know where that came from, but it's like the weight is just lifted off your shoulders, right? And she's just, I love this energy. You can even see my excitement, like getting more, I love that. So then coming into the future, we have the 6 of Cups, which is, it's a card of nostalgia. It's happiness, wish, like fulfillment, right? Loving memories. It's also about your childhood and childlike, or like more, it could even be like your inner child, right? Bringing out your inner child, the things that feel good, okay? With a group of friends or 3 or more people, it could be a celebration, celebrating something. And then we've got the Moon. So this could be illuminated around the full moon. We just had the full moon in Taurus, like I was talking about. This also could be the full moon of next month. When is the full moon of next month? Not sure. But we've got, so something significant also could be happening on the 18th. So we have the 18th, the 19th, and then 16 also. 16, 18, and 19 could be significant days for you. I feel like something's going to be illuminated. Something could be illuminated about friendships of the past. Some really strong, powerful moon energies, though. I feel like it's like bringing in magic. It could even be things that were manifested from the past, like around a full moon or some kind of portal or something like that, right? It because the moon is very magical. It's very watery energy. Mystical is the word I was trying to find. Magical too, but mystical. There could be, this is for some of you, not all of you, there could be like a secret that comes out about a group, about something having to do with your inner child, or something's being hidden, but it will come out. That's not for all of you. But let's clarify, shall we? Leo, please. Underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Cups, water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, emotions and feelings. But this is a card of opportunity, choices. Careful with that though, because when you have so many opportunities, it can also become an illusion. Just because of all the choices, you just don't know what to pick. The message is step back from everything to gain perspective. So it's like you may have a lot of crazy energy coming at you, coming off a tower, but then being really, really happy. And it could have to do with celebration or things from the past or whatever. And you see your ship's about to come in, and it's like all this energy, right? And you're like, whoa, I got to step back and like make sure that I've got this all aligned, or that you have a handle on things. Also, be able to go with the flow, right? But be able to step back and make your choices. Figure out details and just have the best what's the word I'm looking for, like mapping out the best plan as you can, and then still being able to kind of go along with any changes that come along. What's the Tower? Okay, we have Page of Pentacles. So focus on your goals to bring great success. Ideas, opportunity, eagerness, curiosity. It's also about ambition and loyalty. So what's interesting is with the Tower, there is a need for balancing priorities and decisions, or the Two of Pentacles, but as it's applied to the Tower, it's like because you have a lot of crazy stuff happening all at once, that's why. But it's good stuff. It's obviously good stuff that's happening. You've worked very hard for this, and it has to do with money because we're talking about the Page of Pentacles. It's Earth sign energy, so you want to ground yourself, and that's what that's what the opportunities and illusions can be about. What is the Sun for Leo? Thank you. Ooh, King of Wands. There's that King of Wands energy that was underneath the deck. This is you. This is you, Leo. You're happy. You're on top of it. I feel like this is, for many of you, it's work related. You're straight up on top of your game. It's energy of the unexpected. We see that from the Tower. And it can be about conflict and movement, but you're using the dynamic energy of leadership. Right? That you're on top of it, you're directing and manifesting and making shit happen as needed, right? You're a visionary and very successful, and you have a lot of courage and, power and will. So what is the Six of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Moon? This is heavy water energy. What is the Six of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Moon, please? Six of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Moon. Thank you. The Devil in reverse. You're going to love this, Leo. So the Devil is Earth sign energy, Capricorn energy specifically. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. It's all about responsibility, balance, harmony, and alignment. Okay? When it's upright, it's like toxic. You're not aligned. Like you're not in balance. Like there's a need for checks and balances constantly. You're trying to get back on track. It's about bondage and being, stuck to something and feelings and negative habits and just toxicities of all kind, right? But in reverse, it's about a release from bondage. It's about respite and freedom, having choices. No self-imposed limitation. And I think that's what's being illuminated here. That's what's the moon energy is kind of like highlighting for you. It's like you're being broken from all of this toxicity. That could have been that powerful Tower moment. She's sitting here like, I'm free. you know? And this is like bringing back good memories of the past with working in groups. Being what am I trying to say here? It's like breaking you free from being held back in groups and community. It's beautiful what you're creating, because you're creating in groups. There's nothing that can hold you back. Underneath the deck, we've got fire sign Leo, more Leo energy. So this is the Seven of Wands. It's finding control, willpower, responsibility. So it's like everything that you were trying to balance and find here, you've got it. This is what you see coming. It's like right there. There may be challenges ahead, but you can always face them. That's the message of the Seven of Wands. It's also about alignment, right? Like the 7 chakras. There could be competition, challenge, and strength, but it's also about advantage gain, overcoming, and perseverance. So, I love this energy for you. And for those of you who follow my channel, you guys know that I also share some pretty significant Leo placements, specifically in my house of career, professionalism, and fame. And so getting this kind of message and this kind of energy, man, this is just so motivating. I love it so much. I even know what the extremely stubborn and unwilling to change person is. That's pretty funny. Woo. And no, it's not me. No, I'm kidding. All right, what else do we have for Leo? What do we have from Leo? You're being released. You're being released from toxic devil energy, toxic energies. It's just so wonderful. Underneath the deck, the dark moon void. So this upcoming dark moon, I believe it's like the 2nd or 3rd, maybe 4th of December. Could be very significant for you. It's card number 1. So the dark moon. 1 is always the begin. So the dark moon is right before the new moon, and the new moon is new beginnings. That's what it's all about, right? So the dark moon, this is like where you go into the shadow period, you go into the void, and it's kind of just like a time of reflection, and also facing any shadows, any fears, any doubts, any negativities that you may have for yourself, but overcoming that, pulling yourself out of that. But it's just so you can like face it and then get rid of it, right? Face it and release it. We'll read a little bit about it in a second. And then top of the deck we have Hunger, the wolf moon. And somebody else got this, but the wolf moon, I believe, it's either December or January, somewhere in that time frame. And I'm hearing hungry like the wolf. You also have 2 wolves here in the moon card. So that wolf moon could be really significant. This also could be the time period where all of this may come to even further fruition, is during the wolf moon. So let's see here. And 2 + 9 is 11. 11 is all about twin flame soulmate energy. You could be dealing with a twin flame soulmate for some of you. Also 1 + 1 = 2, and that's all about unity, foundation, stability, much like the 4 of Wands, but it's different. Okay. So dark moon, the void. This is your time to rest and reset, and it's here. Release all that does not serve you. Stop resisting. The void is a time of possibility, not just darkness. There's nothing to fear in letting go of negative patterns and habits, so let go of the old. Mantra, I freely release what I no longer need. Love that. And then 29, the wolf moon, Hunger. Feed the good and hope within you. There will always be a lean part of the cycle. Prosperity will come. Do not let your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. Mantra, I recognize all that I hunger for. So this card specifically talks about that old Cherokee. It's an old and wise Cherokee. It's like not a fable. It's because it's like something that they pass down, advice or whatnot. It's old Cherokee saying, and it talks about the 2 wolves within you. There's a good one and a bad one, and how you live your life and how people see you and view you is how you feed that wolf. Do you want to be toxic? Do you want to be, cutthroat and, negative? Or do you want to be free and peaceful and loving and kind and compassionate and successful in those types of ways, right? And so it matters really very much so how which wolf you feed and how you feed yourself. And that's, going into the void, having that, that reflection, I think is, for many of you thinking about it, like, which side are you feeding? Which side are you going to, feed from this point on? Like, maybe you were feeding, the negative wolf in the past, but now it's time to switch that. So companion stone or metal, Amazonite. I don't know that I have any over here. I don't think that is. It's like a jade colored stone, or like a blue green color. It's very pretty, but Amazonite. Okay, let's move on. What else do we have for Leo, please? I really love this energy for you. What else? The wolf moon could even potentially be February. If somebody wants to check that for me and leave that in the comments, that would be great. When is the wolf moon? Okay, what else do we have for Leo? Underneath the deck, Jupiter return, benefits. Jupiter, I believe, just made its return. I'm pretty sure that just happened. This is card number 49. Somebody could be 49 years old, or it could be a lucky number or significant number of some sort, but it's all about benefits. So that's cool. And then we've got number 1, Sun, Spirit. This is also very positive, like Leo energy, and it's like the Sun card. So you've got the Sun freaking twice. That's amazing. You also have a dark moon and a full moon, and 2 moons, 3 moons. That's cool. So, okay, and then, so Jupiter return benefits. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity, and that is attributed to Seneca. A Jupiter return occurs every 12 years. This marks the time the largest and the most expansive of planets returns to the original place of when you were born. So turning up the Jupiter return cards indicates a period when doors are open to you and obstacles are lifted. That's what's happening right now. You could be having a Jupiter return. You are given the freedom to advance your goals with absolute abandon. It suggests that you will soon be entering a time where you encounter less resistance and life should flow much easier. The Jupiter return card is a green light that gives the go-ahead. All paths are now clearing, and you are to take the utmost advantage of this. I love that. I love that for you, and I love that for us and my Leo placements. Corresponding tarot card to this is the Chariot. I said Cancer earlier. You might want to go and check out the Cancer reading because I said it at the very beginning of this. Cancer's is interesting. I don't think it's not nearly as positive. I mean, it could be because there's 2 sides to every coin, right? But this is definitely the brighter of the 2. So the Chariot card talks about fast-moving action. It could even be travel, moving from point A to point B, something that's happening very fast. It's also, like I said, Cancer energy. So key ideas, earned luck. This isn't just lucky luck. This is because you put your freaking work into it. You put time into it. I was saying that earlier. Fortune, rewards, profits, an auspicious year, the future, and aspiration. You're going to have a good year ahead, Leo. That's what I'm seeing. That's beautiful. And then Sun, Spirit. I was just about to end it there like, yep, that's a good one. So Sun, Spirit. There's a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that translated through you into action, and because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. That's Martha Graham. So the sun is at the center of our lives, just as it is traditionally in the astrological chart. When the sun card presents itself in a spread, it adds an encouraging spin to any reading. The sun is all that is good. It is the positivity that trumps anything negative. This card says all eyes are on you. You have the strength and the power to get things done. All things that are truly meaningful are starting to happen now. You are now in a place to lead and inspire. Corresponding tarot card, the sun, which you're in. with the King of Wands energy. And it's all about life force, power, influence, radiance, the heart chakra, stage presence, and charisma. I love this for you, Leo. That's where I'm going to leave this for you. If any of this brought you clarity, insight, or answers, please make sure to drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, go check out the Cannabis Babes. And also check out all the links in my description below. As you know, it's Together We Grow. I love sharing this time and energy with you, and I look forward to reading for you again in the very near future. Make sure to check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.